Hi everyone, it's Mark here at Newcastle Hypnotherapy, the anxiety expert, and today I'm happy to be here with Marie, who's going to give us a little testimonial. And we're celebrating today because she told me at the start of this session that we've just done that she's just had her first week after 3 weeks of being totally anxiety free. So thanks for helping us, Marie.
No problem.
Okay.
Hi.
So the first question is, Marie, is what was it that decided to help you to decide to book some sessions with me?
I think I'd been suffering from anxiety for about 2 to 3 years. Always had in my head that it couldn't be fixed. So yeah, and then I was just in such a high anxiety state. One of your question videos just popped up on Facebook, and it just kind of spoke to me to kind of say, yeah, get into my unconscious mind and see what's going on.
Great. That's good to hear. So what sort of things were happening for you at the time? How was it affecting your life?
It was affecting my life on a daily basis, even though a lot of people didn't really know about it, because I'm still quite a positive person anyway. Just a lot of self-doubt, confidence issues. I was kind of having, little panic attacks every now and then, but well, I didn't realise until working with you, Mark, that there were panic attacks.
Right.
And yeah, just feeling shaky and, head was fuzzy, and just really couldn't think straight just because of the anxiety.
Yeah. So I remember you were saying at the time it was making your life quite miserable at times. And
But yeah, really, really emotional all the time, crying over, what you would say is trivial little things that I couldn't really get control of. So it was just kind of every day. Yeah.
Good. Okay. And what sort of things had you tried in the past to try and resolve this?
I've had a couple of counsellors. I'd had a counsellor when I was kind of in my late teens. I had counselling just about 2 years ago as well, when I kind of went to the doctors to say, there was an issue, and that counsellor said that I have anxiety. I've read multiple self-help books, just to try and understand. I've even done, just with my work, mental health courses and things like that, so I've kind of understood what anxiety is, but never got to my trigger or how I could fix it. Yeah.
And why do you think those didn't work for you? You've obviously put an awful lot of effort into doing these things. Why do you think they hadn't worked, or why did they fail?
I think they worked for the short term. I think because I was positive to think that they'd worked. And talking to people, I do always believe that does help, like talking to yourself, Mark. But they did only help in the short term. I'm not sure why the probably didn't work. Probably because I wasn't fully aware of what actually my thoughts were, what my triggers were, or how to actually relax. Because it was just kind of, you go to a counselling session and that's it. There was no kind of homework, as you say, to try and help you continue through the week. It was just one a week, and then after you 4, that was it.
Right. Okay. And how have you found the entire experience of doing this online and going through the homework and the hypnotherapy sessions?
Yeah, it's been absolutely brilliant. Obviously a little bit nervous at the start, not knowing what to expect, but you're really easy to talk to, which has been brilliant. I can see you understand. You've got empathy to know what's going on. And yeah, I think obviously it would have been great to do it face to face. It would have, but doing it online, I haven't felt that I've missed anything. And to be honest, it's been quite nice because I've been in my own home, and I feel safe in my own home as well. So I think that's probably quite good as well.
Yeah, a lot of people are a little bit nervous about doing it via video session, but we seem to get just as good results via video. And yeah,
haven't felt that I've missed on an experience or anything like that doing it online at all.
That's good. And how do you feel now? You've said today that you've gone 3 weeks into it and you're anxiety free for the first week ever. How
Yeah.
do you feel after this program now?
Well, I didn't realize I had gone anxiety free until yesterday after reflecting, and then I was like, oh yeah, it's gone. And it's just, if you could have seen us on my first session, which it was just, probably is an hour and a half of Mark watching me cry, being in such a high anxiety state. Yeah, just elated, and just I feel so much lighter, like, and just, yes, there's obviously still, work to do with my self-hypnosis and things like that, which I'll continue doing and speaking to you, but yeah, I just feel so much more positive of
Good. Yeah.
just life, and knowing that when I do wake up I'll be able to face anything that might happen.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, now that you've conquered the anxiety and you've done it yourself and you've got the tools,
Yeah.
what are you looking forward to now for the future of your life and moving forward?
Oh, just to be happy, just and just not having that feeling of dread on a daily basis, because people who might be watching this who suffer from anxiety, or if they don't know they suffer from anxiety, it is just a feeling of dread that you don't know what's going to happen on a daily basis, and the constant worry and upset and shakiness, panic attacks, whatever. I can't even, to be honest, I can't even think back to that time of what it was actually like. It's kind of, I think with the hypnosis, I am the person that I want to be, the confident, with self-esteem person that you've helped us kind of see again.
Yeah.
Always been there. It's just I lost her for a little bit.
Yeah, that's always the key. There's always these strengths within us, and it's just finding them and pulling them
Yeah.
back out and using those keys. So we get a lot of people who sit in the fence and they're not quite so sure if they want to move forward or whether it's going to work for them. What would you say to somebody who's sitting on the fence and thinking, I don't know if I'm going to do this or not?
Just do it. Honestly, there's literally no other words but just do it, because I've always been interested in hypnosis, and not the stage one, but the like
a bit of a difference.
Yeah, a bit of a difference, that but this type of hypnosis, I've always been interested to know what it is. I've always fancied doing it, but obviously just wasn't the right time for me at that time. I didn't know anyone who was doing it, but yeah, if people have watched your question shows or just little videos on Facebook and they're thinking, I don't know, just ring and just have a first session, because I think even that first session, is it the strategy session that you do, even that helped, and that wasn't even part of the program. I think just getting it out there and having someone say, no, actually you could be anxiety free in so many weeks with this help and these strategies, then yeah, just do it. Because honestly, I've thought, I'm 29 now, I didn't want to continue for another 30, 40, 50 years of feeling the way that I was feeling at all.
That's a scary scenario, isn't it? That somebody has anxiety and they don't do anything for it and they go through the rest of their life.
Yeah.
Whereas in three full weeks, we've made such a difference here.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to see how you move forward. So the final question is, what's been the most important part of all of this process for you?
I think, I sound proper cheesy, but I think forgiving myself for kind of feeling like that. I think I put a lot of guilt on myself, and that the anxiety was my fault. but now understanding, it is just different traumas or different daily things that are happening, that it's just the way that our mind has gone to protect ourselves. So it's kind of like forgiving myself for that, but just having more of an understanding that it can be fixed as well.
Yeah, that's a big point of it. When we've got these anxiety problems, it's not that the mind's broken, it's just protecting us and helping us to do things. You've learned so much along the way.
Yeah.
It's been absolutely amazing. And I'm really glad to see that you've got these benefits. We love it when we see clients getting such satisfaction. And yes, there's been some tears along the way, but we've had some laughs.
Yeah.
So thanks very much for that feedback. That really helps other people as well for doing that. And as Marie said, we do offer a free strategy call for everybody. It just means you can get on the phone, tell us what's going on, and we can let you know if we can help you and hopefully get you the same results as Marie. So if you want to do that, get in touch. So thanks very much, Marie. I really appreciate that. Any final words?
Just ring. Just do it. Sign up. It'll honestly change your life.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for that.